Here's question 2. Consider triangles VNF, SVN, QSN, and SRQ represented below. To the nearest tenth of a degree, what is the measure of S to N to Q? S to N to Q. This angle right here with the question mark. I'm going to start off looking at this triangle. I want to figure out the length V to N. This is opposite is V to N over the hypotenuse, which we know is 92. We can figure out that. The sine of angle F is the opposite over the hypotenuse, over the 92. The sine of 76 is V to N, the length we're after, over 92. Cross multiply that. That's 92 times sine of 76, which gives us 89.2672 centimeters. Then to find S to N. This is also a right angle triangle. I can use the cosine ratio. Cosine of angle N, I'm just going to call this angle N to shorten it. The cosine of 21 degrees is the adjacent side over the hypotenuse, and we're after the hypotenuse. The cosine of 21 degrees is 89.2672 over Sn, which is what we're after. I'm going to cross multiply. I'm going to switch the S and N in the cos of 21. That's going to give me Sn is equal to 89.2672 over the cosine of 21. Divide that, and we get 95.6181. For SQ, I'm going to use my sine law to figure out what the length of SQ is. This is big R. I'm going to call this little r. This is big S. I'm going to call this little s. The sine of angle R over side R is the sine of angle S over side S, which gives us the sine of 98 over SQ, which we don't know, is the sine of 32 over the 29. Switch the sine of 32 and the SQ, and I'm going to cross multiply the 29 times the sine of 98. We have 29 times the sine of 98 divided by the sine of 32 degrees is equal to SQ. Divide that, that gives us 54.1927 meters is SQ. I'm after angle SNQ. Looking at this right angle triangle, I'm going to use my tangent. I know the opposite and I know the adjacent. This is the hypotenuse. Opposite over adjacent is tangent, tangent of N. N is our unknown angle. The opposite is 54.1927. The adjacent is 95.6181. Divide that, and we have tan of N is equal to 0.5668. Take the inverse tan of both sides. N is equal to the inverse tangent of 0.5668, which gives us 29.54 degrees. To the nearest tenth of a degree, that's the 5, N is 29.5 degrees. And that's it for question number 2. Have a good day.